All right, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't have a mini camera off to the corner, so I'll let this fishing finish. What do we got? Oh, it's a coffee cup. Well done. Look at you cleaning up the lakes. Ah! Gotta fix my camera. Transition sound. Woo! You know the dreaded microplastic? Absolutely. You're performing a very critical service, that's for sure. Welcome on in. We're continuing the randomizer from last night. We started up after we finished off Renegade Platinum. There is a lot for me to do, a lot of places I can go. We did get a lot of good early game stuff, especially for like early child shenanigans. Like we got every single child item pretty much. Which is huge. So that's going to be a lot of stuff that we can do here. And honestly, it's just going to be a lot of checking things and then also looking for my goddamn wallet. I don't know why this isn't opened. Ice Cavern has the Shadow Temple boss key, huh? Oh! Okay, I was wondering why I was in a grotto that I had not cleared. So the starting place, like where you are in the world when you resume a saved game, is randomized for both child and adult. Wherever this grotto is the save and quit location for child. So we've got, where's my mouse? So Shadow Boss key is in Ice Cavern. You did a bad thing in Stardew Valley today. What did you do? All right, where am I? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is actually completely fine. Okay, $5. I'm gonna leave and come back. I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't have enough money. All right, we void out. Okay, bomb shoe refill, I'll take it. Then we're out of here. Oh, bugs. Do I have any bottles? No. What did you do in Stardew Valley? What did you do? I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. I swear. Ah, I thought I could make it. Let's see. Watch variety streamer who plays videos to play expanded version. That's what happens when Jojo Mart goes out of business. Okay. Bomb shoes found in Death Mountain Crater. I found them. Oh gosh. Ow. Oh. That sneeze hurt. Run, 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 run. Ow. Holy cow, I'm almost dead. Oh, I let it go too late. All right. With 7 rupees, I can do a little bit of money farming here real quick. Also some health. Okay, cool. That's enough money to buy from the business scrub. Hi, Lancer. Alright, it was a recovery heart. Now I'm getting my money back. I'm out of here. How's it going? What's been on Zelda? This is just a randomizer. It's pretty much maximum settings without requiring any glitches. Sometimes I still do glitches just for the fun of it to show off cool things that people might not know. But for the most part, I keep it pretty glitchless. How's it going, Platt? Hope you're having a great night. Do I have any purpose to going in here as a child? Not yet. There are other things that I need to do first. You're vibing? Heck yeah. Your stream froze as you typed that. Perfect. Oh, damn. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd actually dodge those. Yeah, we'll do daytime cactus child. I gotta do Coco's anyways. The way that I reacted was a soft chuckle, and then giving you a kind greeting and a how's it going. Ooh, 50 doubloons. Yee-hoo. Okay. Got sticks. There it is. My novel, no other. Yeah, it's for research purposes. So fun fact about redeads, if there's two of them and you kill one of them, the other ones in the area will just go towards the one you just killed and won't actually attack you. See? Not until the other one, like, despawns, as you saw. Interesting thing. Dude, I'm sorry you're having a poor experience. It's not on my end. At least as far as I can tell. Things seem to be running pretty smoothly here for me. I didn't see your last message? Oh no. He tried to interact with Claire, but I didn't know in vanilla because he never got that far. I could have Googled it, but decided to play a vanilla version file to find out. So when you went into an old vanilla file, the first thing you did was get a divorce. How could you? What a terrible thing to do. All right, so while I am waiting for it to be nighttime, I can do a couple of things here in Hyrule Field. Nice, more health. Well, sometimes it's an OBS or a Stream Elements issue. Sometimes it's a Twitch issue. Yeah, so when you get a divorce for like a week, I think it's either a week or 10 days, your ex will not want to talk to you. They will refuse gifts if you try to give them, like all that kind of stuff. We can go towards Zora River. Do a couple things until nighttime. Since we saw that magic beans are available in a store, that means that his item location is actually also randomized. But after after those like 10 days, everything will pretty much go back to normal. Wait, what does he say? A blue rupee for 60 bucks? Absolutely not. All right, well, let's grab this. That is a song. That might be Prelude. I want that, actually. Uh-oh. Oh. No! It's an ice trap! Oh, that's vicious. I really wanted Prelude. I was so excited. I kind of like the question mark on it better, Lancer, I'll be honest. Nope. Bad angle. Desert Colossus, Way of the Hero. Nice, a Deku stick. How thrilling. You know what? I will go through the water here. I'm gonna try to go fast. I want to see if I can make it back to Kakariko before it turns daytime. It's not looking likely, though. I'm gonna have to go really fast. Come on. Please don't turn daytime. Please don't turn daytime. I have so much to do at nighttime, Cac. Come on. No! It just turned to morning. Fuck, that sucks. Oh, biscuits. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just do other child activities. Hopefully Twitch will work properly on mobile. Good luck. Sticky. Alright, there's a few things I can do here as child. Deku Tree goes to Spirit Temple. I could technically do some Spirit Temple related activities. And actually, I could actually do quite a few. I actually do quite a few Spirit Temple related activities. Because I have a lot of various child items. Alright, bad movement. Bad movement. Just go. Alright, survey says... more health. We are a beefy boy. We are eating our fruits and or vegetables. And hearts, apparently. Yeah, Spirit Temple. Would I rather have infinite arrows but no bombs, or bombs but no bombs? Dude, I didn't expect his mouth to open. That was unexpected. I would say between the two, I would probably say infinite arrows but no bombs. Because in that scenario, I at least have something. If I go with bombs but no bombs, then I just have nothing. Now, if you meant to say infinite bombs but no arrows, then I would absolutely go for infinite bombs if we're referring to Ocarina of Time. Because arrows are cool, but with bombs you can basically achieve everything. They say Ganondorf will appear in the next Mario Tennis. Dude, that'd be amazing, actually. Can we have that? Can someone please do a mod for Super Mario, or like Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64 to put fucking Ganondorf in there? Please? I think that would be really cool. Nice. 2 bomb shoe drops. You'll love to see it. You have the bombs, or do you have no bombs? Yeah, see, I'm just gonna go with the arrows. I'll go with infinite arrows, but no bombs. Okay, I'm getting really lucky with these bomb shoe drops. Absolutely loving that shit. Oh my god, I hit the switch? I don't have to fight this guy. I hit the switch. I hit the switch. How did I hit the switch with that random ass angle? Oh my god, what a world. Pretty colors? I know. I'm enjoying it. Woo! Oh, frick. All right, does that still count? Yeah. Technically saved me a little bit of time in the room then. That's kind of cool. Ah, you son of a bitch. Put Rando for the next Mario Tennis won't be able to be Mario anymore. It'll be Nintendo Tennis. People who like Mario Tennis who got really mad and shit their bands. No, it'll be fine. Because they still have Mario Golf without Mario characters. They had 2 random other characters. At least 2, I think. Yo, it's the Big Goron sword. Woo! Alright, hold on. I gotta do something real quick. I have to respond to an important message regarding life plans. I'm excited to have a Goron sword this early. It does not provide any amount of progression, so it's not technically a good thing to find. I don't have any small keys, so I can't do anything else here. It doesn't have any progression tied to it. Like, I don't get any new checks because I found the Big Goron sword. It's just cool to find. Alright, so now we're gonna go through Lost Woods. We'll do some Lost Woods stuff there. I don't need more sticks. We're pretty full on those. I think when a group of people in the Mario Kart community get needlessly aggressive about the idea of putting more non-Mario characters in Mario Kart in the vein... Oh. I'm not surprised that there's a group of people who are upset about that whole thing. I forgot that I have to do the... Ocarina cutscene item. Cool. Gold Skulltula token. We need 40 of those anyway, so that's fine. Okay, DC has a bow, I know that. I don't have the song for that. Should the pants over Captain Falcon, but jump for joy over Mario 64 Snowman? Look. I guess if I really want to be that guy about it, technically the Mario 64 Snowman was in a Mario game. Nice. I spent $10 to get $200, and I can only hold 99. Jabu's Way of the Hero. Do I know of anything from Jabu yet? No, but I do know that Jabu is Way of the Hero now, so that's cool. I've gotten a lot of Way of the Hero hints and no access to any of those locations. Yeah, I don't even need the Giant's Wallet, really. I just need, I just need the Adult's Wallet, because that gives me the ability to have $200, which will allow me to afford almost all of the things that I need. Okay, I got another heart container, cool. How fun and exciting. Okay. Go in here for 2 more items. Great. I know the secret grotto here is a piece of heart. So I remember seeing a hint that told me that wolves in the deep, Stalfos in the deep forest, guard something, guard a piece of heart. Oh, almost dodged it. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna use this opportunity to get the other hint that I missed out on before because I was looking at chat instead of watching where I was going. I got the hint over here on the right. I just need to get this one back here. Yo, how's it going, Mayor? Hey, everybody, give a nice warm welcome to Mayor 57. They're brand new. They ain't never been here before. And I forgot to read Lost Woods, Way of the Hero. Yeah, that makes sense. Lost. We've gotten so many Way of the Hero hints and found none of the items so far. How is it going? Welcome on in. It's going pretty well for me. Last night we finished our Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke to a pretty solid amount of success. I was really excited about it. We had a lot of fun with that. So now we were just doing a quick little Ocarina of Time randomizer, and then tomorrow night, provided we finish the rando tonight, we'll see what happens. Tomorrow night, it's gonna be starting up one of my like childhood favorite games that I feel is one of like the lesser known kind of games, as Guardians Crusade, a PlayStation 1 RPG that I think is pretty underrated just because no one knows about it. Oh, thanks for the 5 bug franks. I'm also excited for it. It was one of my favorite games as a kid. How have you been doing? How's the stream? Stream's going great. We're living our best lives over here. I don't know. I hope everybody else is having fun. I know I'm having a good time. I don't need to get into that shop. I can't open Darunia's place. It's crazy. It's actually be fake because it's actually be more Minish Cap, baby. Top 10 time. Woohoo! No. No, I'm still on a break with Minish Cap. Where am I going? I would like to leave, in fact. I do plan on getting back to Minish Cap at some point to continue that push for top 10 any percent. But for right now, I'm good with where I'm at. Alright, DC's entrance was Ice Cavern. Child cannot do anything there. I really don't have a whole lot, like, it's not worth it to really go in there until I have Hookshot. Or a bottle. Ideally both. But now we're just hanging out until it's nighttime because I've got too much stuff to do in Nightcack to pass it up again. Now we just get to hang out. We just get a few minutes of uninterrupted eye contact. This is lasting longer than I thought it would. It's almost over. Oh, I blinked, damn it. Alright, here we go. Time absolutely passes in that area. I hope you guys enjoyed your, like, a minute and a half of... Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Typical American experience. Oh god. Gets a pay raise, dies. Oh, I was so excited that I got the wallet. Oh man. Cool. So now we have the adult's wallet. So there are a lot of things that we can buy now. So that was actually a really big deal for us. Ow. Oops. Oh wow, more Deku seeds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it couldn't also give me the bomb bag. That's fine. I understand. No. 30 Skulltulas, I think, gave me some arrows. Not a bow. The two known bow locations, and there is a third one, because it's the bow and then the two quiver upgrades. I know about, there's one in Dodongo's Cavern that I don't know where that is yet, and 220 rupees in the Goron shop. I need 40 skulls I need 40 Skulltula tokens in order to get Rudo's letter. And we are well on our way. Cool, thanks for the money, I guess. Yeah. I also know that there's a fire boss key and water small keys in a shop. I can get a Pona song for 160 bucks. All three of those are adult shops. I get them MF beans for 100 bucks at the Kakiri shop. There's the Giant's Wallet is in Fire Temple. Why did I say boots in the wasteland? Which boots? There are boots in the wasteland? What the hell? What am I talking about? What even notes did I leave? Alright. Well, that's cool. Like 5 minutes after something gets contradicted 0.1 seconds later, that's why. That's fair. What should I do next? I guess with the adult's wallet, I can go back to being an adult, buy some stuff. I can get, excuse me. I have the money to get a Pona, and I have the Gerudo membership card, so I can do the Gerudo stuff, which will give me access to the Gerudo training grounds, which is a dungeon check. Absolutely. There was a session that I ran somewhat recently where I did all of the... I was super busy for like 2.5 weeks, so I had no time to prep. When I finally managed to sit down and prep, I only had like a half hour or 45 minutes. And I, at that point, I was so exhausted. I was like half asleep, 3/4 asleep at the computer typing. And then the next night was the session. I didn't have any time to look at my notes before then. And so when I finally managed to sit down for session and start the session, I was like, guys, I have no idea what the hell I wrote at any point of this. And that session was a bit of a struggle to get through for me. But it's okay. It's all right. We made it. Was there anything in the children's shops here? Oops. Those things are too expensive. I don't want them, not for that much money. There is strength, but I think that was expensive. Oh, no, I can afford it. Let's go. Strength upgrade, baby. All right, Matthew Mercer. Purple rupee for 160 bucks is not worth it. I'm gonna go replenish my funds and then become an adult. All right, cool. Having strength is pretty huge. That gives me access to a bunch of shenanigans. I hope you do find it. Whee! That's the ideal millennial experience. Being able to replenish your funds, that's the dream right there. Is it? I'm not sure. Along the same vein, getting a pay raise and then dying as the quintessential American experience. That's got a pretty similar vibe to it. I'll let you all decide if either of those are quote bot worthy. I haven't added a new quote in a long time, which makes me feel like I don't say funny things anymore. That's not true. Oh, you clicked it? Hell yeah. Oh no! Please, sir, get off of me. I've been an adult for 5 seconds. So where am I going? I need to go to CAC because I have strength now. Xanatharin 5 with Serpent, 1 wheel with Xantrum. Xantarum? If I were to wager a guess, which is the best I can do under any circumstance right now, I would say, all right, we'll do this. That's 160 bucks. Fuck. Xanatharin 5 with Serpent. God, everything here is so expensive. Ah, I've got to fill my wallet again before I come back. One window house next to hand job tree killed dwarf. Dude. I'm hoping that in context that means something more to you, because holy cow. Okay, where is next? That's right. It's horse time. God damn it, Epona, why are you over there? What a terrible place to be. Fucking Thunder Thighs the cow horse rides again. No, it's just regular horse neighing. But at least we've got Thunder Thighs. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll forgive you for that choice. Whee! Dude, these beans are sweet indeed, baby. Actually, spiders, not snakes. That just sounds terrifying, and I'm sorry that you had to experience that. Whee! I don't have hook shot to do anything here. So, yay! Alright, so having the membership card before having the cutscene does not actually make it to where the guards won't just send you to jail. It only lets you, it grants you access to the 3, like, amenities of the Gerudo, but if they catch you, they'll still send you to jail. That was pretty easy. Alright, fun fact, the Gerudo lady that shows up here, in vanilla, it's a little weird in Rando, but in vanilla, the color of her clothes actually uses the same, like, texture file as Link's tunic. So if you change your tunic while she's here, her clothes will change. They'll change color to match the tunic you are currently wearing. Isn't that cool? Also, there's a fairy in this box. There's a fairy in this box. Also, there's a fairy in this box. Also, if you guys didn't know, there was a fairy in this. Son of a bitch. Never mind. There are no fairies. Magic is dead. Herbal imp who's a dink. Nice! Augustus became either a warlock or got a find familiar or some kind of shenanigans. I don't have a way over there. Sweet beans. I hate not having hookshot. It was a cursed ring? Okay. We found DC. Whatchamacallit? What was I gonna say? I was totally gonna say something and it was actually an insightful thing. Oh, the warlock in the campaign that I run, has a, like, Pact of the Chain familiar. Oh my god, Dodongo's Cavern's Way of the Hero. Oh no. And so her, like, warlock familiar, is a Quetzal? Quetzal? Some kind of bullshit like that. Oh my god. Quasit. That's what it is. Quasits are really cool. And honestly, they're really slept on when it comes to warlock familiars. So the thing about a Quasit is they're kind of like imps. However, they can do like shape-shifting and have other like mind impacting and like vision impacting spells that they can do. So it's really cool. It was really great for like spying and recon, because they can have them like turn into a centipede and follow and like hide in someone's clothes, and then she can of course like look through their eyes and hear through their ears as if they were her own senses. So that comes in handy. There's a bat form if they need to go airborne. Like, it's all sorts of cool stuff. But also, his name is Theodore, because I decided that this is actually a very young Quasit who has never actually been summoned as a familiar before. So this is a brand new experience for him. So Ella, the warlock, got to name him, named him Theodore. Everyone calls him Theo. And he is an adorable, dumb little gremlin guy. Huge, like, goofy little goblin energy. And I love him. He's a joy. I thought you had to play musics for the fairy. Ooh, Saria song. So the musics for the fairy, that's the one that comes out of the soup. That's in the kitchen. The Gerudo kitchen, I think. You may be right. I may be wrong. You may be right. I may be crazy. But maybe it's a lunatic you're looking for. Oh shit, no, copyright. Great. What have I done? I've made a critical error. The person who wrote that song will surely come after me now. Whoever that is. Stick. Ah, no bomb shoot drop. Cheap. Alright, no cool guy strat this time, so I don't have a bow. Deathly allergic to minor misunderstandings. Mood. Alright, there are 20 rupees in this pot. That's what I meant to break open, actually. There we go. The bow! Holy shit, we did it! Woo! Alright. I don't have to buy that other one for 220 rupees. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna use this bow. That is a Kakiri shield. I do not have to come back for that. Fuck him, I'm doing it anyways. I mean, that's just Lancer energy. I think regardless of the campaign, I think that's just you. The Tricorn men beat the shit out of Erdrick. He deserved it, probably. If I were to wager a guess. Ow. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, we did it. First try, baby. Nice. 50 flurbos. We do love flurbing it up here in Dodongo's Cavern. All right, you guys want to know a cool trick? Of course you do. So when it comes to Ocarina of Time, so many things are possible by way of exact angles. And you may think, oh no, exact angles, how terrifying. I'm not an exact, very precise player. I'm just a filthy little dirty casual who doesn't know how to do things. Please help me, Mr. Wizard. And while most of that would be incorrect, I will tell you some cool things. For example, facing a wall and Z targeting. This is very simple. Everyone knows this. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people do. You will always face the wall. If you're right next to it, sort of facing it and Z target, you'll snap to the wall. Okay. The other thing is if you do a side hop and then hit the A button again while Z targeting, but not holding a direction, you'll do this diagonal roll. So I did the diagonal roll and then Z targeted again, and that set me up on a specific angle. So now I can use that angle to roll off the edge and grab this to skip a huge chunk of Dodongo's Cavern. Angles are very important in this game, and you can use them for all kinds of nutty garbage. Alright, give me something cool. Fuck you. Give me something cool. That's really good! Alright, we're absolutely cooking right now. I've got a hook shot and a bow, both from Dodongo's Cavern. Because I have the hook shot, I feel like I can do this. Maybe not. Maybe this has to be a long shot thing. Yeah. All right, I have to do the jump again. You guys get to see the cool jump again. Whee! Oh my god, this is actually very simple to do. Easy. First try every time. The dragon egg omelet flashback was a bit random improv. Because my character rolled 3 nat 1s in a row for different perception checks because DM was cooking omelets at the time. We just decided Erdrick failed because he was reminiscing about the time he ate a dragon egg omelet. Incredible. But also sounds pretty cool. I need this. Nice. Oh no! Fuck! Shit. Damn it. Oh, now I gotta wait. Oh, wait, you know what? There is actually something else I want to do here first. And then watch it. No! What a bummer! Okay. I don't know if this works because it's a randomizer. Oh my god, it does. All right, equip swap, baby. I don't want to come back here. So what I did, so if you equip an item, so basically what I'm doing is I'm putting my little thing here. So I'm putting my little cursor here on the Deku stick. I switched over to this window using the R button, and then I'm using L or Z to switch back. And then on the very first frame that I can, I am doing down left to switch to the bunny hood. But if you're on the very first frame when you do that, it's going to do two things on two consecutive frames. It's going to say, okay, you have the Deku stick, you have this slot selected for what item you're trying to equip. And that's the frame 1 decision. The frame 2 decision is checking, is it compatible? And so it's going to check based on the new section that the new spot that you selected. Because I'm able to equip this item, I am able to then trick the game into letting me use the Deku sticks. Now, if you are playing on the Nintendo 64, this crashes the game because adults never meant to use Deku sticks, and so the game's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then loses its goddamn mind. However, on basically every other version, if I remember correctly, every other version can do that. So there you go. Fun, cool stuff. Tell your friends. If I were even cooler, I could do something called QPA, or quick put away. Quick put away has some crazy fucking things. So basically what it does is it gives you essentially every damage property in the game. Now, every damage property in the game includes bomb, boomerang, arrow, fire, explosive, everything. So you can use quick put away to access a lot of stuff before you're supposed to be able to, by virtue of just being everything at once. Escort guy dies at the hands of Kane. Man, we've all been there. I have made an egregious error. Now, we've all been there. The egregious error that my players have made is letting me DM in person, because I don't know what it is, but I always throw out the most traumatic shit when we play in person. It is weirdly consistent and so much fun for me specifically. And I guess, I mean, everyone else has a good time too. Because with the thing that I told you most recently, Lancer, it was brought up a few extra times by the players, which gives me the good feeling of, wow, what I did made a real impression. And they were having fun with it. And it was cool. Hello, it is me. Alright, so I have bomb shoes. There is technically a way that I can kill Dodongo with just bomb shoes. I refuse. Oh my god, it missed. I'm not doing it. I'm glad you like it. That was the energy that I was going for. Easy. We found the wallet, by the way. So we are good to go. We found wallet. We just got the bow and the hook shot. We got a strength upgrade. Oh yeah, no, I found the wallet and immediately almost died. Nice, we got a potion, we got a bottle, let's go. It's got red potion in it. I intend on drinking the potion. The bottle is more important than the potion. And we got the spirit medallion, woo! Horse archery time. Yeah, so much stuff was locked behind this. Maybe. All right, let's find out if I remember how to shoot an arrow while on a dog. The answer is not really. Not really. I was rushing it on the pots. I did get a couple good shots though, otherwise. Only a couple though. Alright, I got the first reward. The first reward is 1,000, the second reward is 1,500. I at least got the first reward. It's another strength upgrade, holy shit. So now we got silver gauntlets. That is massive. Oh my god, he's so consistent. I'll take it. That was not bad. Alright, that kind of sucks. Okay. Let's see. So it was raining a while. Right when I was locking up your chickens a minute ago, decided to sleep on the roof of the coop. So I had to chase them in circles with a net and a ladder. Oh my god. That's amazing. All right, so much that I can do right now. I don't need sticks equipped anymore, right? No. I can keep them down there, I guess. That's cool. Oh, it's daytime. Darn. Okay. Oh. That's right. Ship of Arcinian does a cool thing where it just gives you, it puts up the Scarecrow as long as you know the Scarecrow song. However, I don't know if I can reach him with just a hook shot. Yeah, I know, I totally can. Never mind. There we go. I just had to get in the just right position. Nice. Whee! Whee! Going in there is useless for me. Let's go out here and wait for nighttime. I've got 4 Skulltulas I can get. And then we'll do more shit from there. We are cooking right now, friends. Alright, we do have to wait for nighttime, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay. I don't believe that I'm going to be able to get that chest in there. So you can get this chest a number of ways. You can do a hover. You can do a long shot. If you're far enough away, the collision on those rocks go away, but they're still visibly there. So you can actually hook shot the chest through the rocks if you have the long shot. I don't have either of those things, so I'm not going to do it. We just have to wait. We're going to wait for nighttime, which it almost is. 9:30 over here, the sun hasn't even set yet. Yeah, I know. Golly, the sun sets so late here. Explaining to a 5-year-old that just because the sun is still up, it's still bedtime, sometimes really difficult. Excuse me. Ow. That was a very rough sneeze. Alright, let's get back into the Gerudo place. Back where time does not flow. And we've got 2 Skulltulas to grab. I didn't think so. I didn't think that would jump me high enough. Worth a shot, though. The Dongoose Cavern at this point is fully cleared. I don't have anything else that I can do in there, which is pretty cool. Messed that up. Oops. Dude, I remember one time I did a randomizer, and I was so rusty. I spent like 10 minutes on just this one jump. So we'll go here, we'll grab the Skulltula that's right over the edge. Alright, cool. There's another heart for us. We are very healthy and have only completed 1 dungeon. We have a lot of things we have access to right now, actually, now that I think about it. Because now that we have silvers, we can also do a ton of stuff in Spirit Temple. So that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, well that's super useful. Spirit Temple entrance. Is Jabu. I can do Jabu. It's Jabu clearing time. Are we ready for this? I just have to do another one of these. Come on. I'm just a little late every time. If it equips the ears, that means I was at least 1 frame late. If it does nothing, it means I was early. It was a frame perfect trick. Thankfully, it's a 20 frame per second game, so. There we go. I do want to do this instead. Put the bombs on there. Use the bow to find out what it is. Oh, that is important. Oh my god. Holy shit, I got it first try. Prelude, amazing. I did not expect to get that first try. That is a very tight angle to be able to get, and to have the amount of time to actually get it because of freaking levers being incredibly annoying at all times. Beautiful. Then I got a wallet refill for more shopping later. Oh, what a world. What a dream. All right, so I'm using Boomerang as an adult. This is not going to be a violation of the logic. We're still in logic on these choices because I could come here as an adult, as a child, because I have the warp song to get here. However, I don't wanna. Clearing this dungeon as an adult is honestly just so much more fun for me. But it doesn't actually change anything in terms of the logic. Excuse me, in terms of the logic. It just makes certain things a little bit easier and a little bit faster. Alright, can I dodge the bubbles? Also, Jabu specifically, this dungeon is why I don't do enemy randomizer in Ocarina of Time. There's just so much shit here. Oh god. Give me things. Nice, a Deku stick, love it. Ow, thank you for that. Rude. Okay. I didn't know I could Z target her while I'm holding her. Look at that! You can Z target her while you're holding her, and because of how like holding things works, you just spin forever. That's so funny. What a perfect emote. So the way that carrying works in Ocarina of Time, Link isn't like actually holding these things. This isn't considered one entity. The way that it works is there's a line of code that determines Link's position and angle. And then there's an area of code that determines if Link is carrying something. And then whatever he's carrying's position and angle. And all it does is it takes Link's position and angle, copies it, pastes it here, and then increases the Y value, picks it up, or maybe Z value, I don't know how 3D works, but picks it up a certain amount of pixels based on whether you're an adult or a child. That way, it's perfectly copied to your position, so it follows you perfectly. It's just a cool little shortcut on how it does it. And because of that, you can sometimes have cool little things like this, where I was able to Z-target something that I shouldn't be able to Z-target, and I can be spun right round, like a record baby, right round. So that's cool. Alright, something in this dungeon is Way of the Hero. I know I get the water medallion here, but that doesn't count. Alright, fun fact, this is one of the best rooms to demonstrate Deku Nuts. They pop the bubbles. This room is a nightmare if you're not using the Deku Nuts for it. Deku Nuts is one of the most criminally underutilized item because there's just so many cool things you can do with them. You're gonna love my nuts, absolutely. Like the way that I roast them and season them perfectly. I don't have regular bombs to do the cool guy strat here, so I'm just gonna kill you instead. Because I'm tall and have the big Oron sword, I can just do this. Fun fact, this room has what's called Vibruto, where if you throw Rudo into the middle of the room where the chest spawns, like right on the edge, when the chest spawns in, it kind of lifts up slowly, and so Rudo will be kind of caught on the edge of the chest, and the game's not going to know whether to put her on the floor or on the chest, so it just like vibrates her, and that glitch is known as Vibruto. It's pretty precise, not incredibly precise, but more than I want to deal with on a given day. Okay, dodge the electro worms. Naruto. Sorry for the rapid camera angle changes. Are you referring to like moderato, like the tempo? Thought so. Since this cutscene is sort of skipped in the randomizer, I can do that kind of shenanigans. Here's the easiest way to kill this boss. I'm too close to it. That's hilarious. Hold on, can I just not hit it with the Bigoron sword? You can't hit it with the Bigoron sword. I think the problem is I might have to be on the like full edge of the hitbox to hit it with the Bigoron sword, because it's just too long and hit something else first, because the rest of his body is an object and not a target. So I think if you're gonna use ooh, that was really close. If you're gonna use the Bigoron sword, you have to go like very far to the edge of the hitbox in order to hit him with it. So that was a bit weird. Alright, we grab a box. Technically I don't have to do this with a box. You can just go off the switch with a roll and that works too. However, I'm not cool and I have no idea how to do that. Okay, arrow refill, sure. All right. Here we go. Boss time. Baronade, baby. Woo! Did I get anything cool here? I don't remember. I know I didn't miss any checks. Come on. Let me in. Come on. I hate this. I hate this phase so much. I don't know how to do this phase quickly because I can't ever seem to get the boomerang to go through. Wrong button. I hate this. I kept pushing the wrong button. Alright, it's faster to get hit here. Getting hit causes him to go immediately up instead of just doing the lightning flashes at you. I did not expect to get hit there. That was wild. Alright, cool. That was a really sloppy fight, but it's fine. Ooh, there we go. Fire Temple keyring. That is important. You're right. Because I already know that Fire Temple is way the hero, and I'm gonna need the small keys for that. So that tracks. Alright, there's another medallion. Thank you, Lever. 6 speed tech. Magic! Oh my god. That's so good. Alright, I have nothing else to do here. With silver gauntlets. Let's go. Let's see, what other temples do I have access to right now? I have access to Forest Temple, Fire Temple entrance. If I'm a dirty little cheater, I can access Shadow Temple. I forgot to mark GTG entrance was DC. Yeah, now we can do the Lens of Truth game, that's true. I'm gonna start pushing dungeons though. Ganon's Castle was just Ganon. There are some things I can do in Ganon's Castle, but I don't think it's super worth it yet, so I'm not gonna. You're getting sleepy? Fair enough. You have yourself a wonderful night. If there's anything else that I need to be thinking about doing. Oh, I did promise I was going to show off this. So if you guys want a cool way to cheat into Shadow Temple, all you need is the hook shot. And technically the Master Sword, but... So I'm going to go to this wall. I'm going to Z target. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna Z target again. I'm gonna do a side hop, and then I'm gonna roll while holding forward, and then I'm gonna pull out the hook shot as soon as I bonk. But I think I needed to let go of. Hold on. There it is. Puts you in this weird camera mode. And if I let go right now... Nope. If I let go right now... Oh, I was too early. I have to wait. I have to wait for it to ching. I have to push it. Okay. Oh, I was a little late. Okay, pulls it out. Clicks. Release. Oh, darn. I didn't hold back far enough. So that, I don't remember what the glitch is called. But basically, so the way that the hook shot works is by giving you an insane amount of speed. And what I'm doing is I'm interrupting the way that that speed is given to Link. Did it too early? Takes it out. Locks it. So now I am up on this ledge. Now I don't want to fall off of this seam. So I want to do... Oh god, I fell off the seam. Alright, it's fine. I can do it again. That was embarrassing. Okay. So what I need to do is use the Navi thing to interrupt the crouch stab. Oh, come on. Wait. Wait. Oh, it's too early. Oh, I think the problem, I know what the problem is. I know why, when it kind of pushes me towards the wall. I'm releasing at the right time, and I'm not close enough to the wall, because I'm turning around and stepping away from the wall. So I needed to back up towards the wall, so this should work as long as I have the timing right. Okay, so now I have infinite sword glitch because I interrupted my crouch stab by doing the Navi text. So now I just have to be really careful to not get stuck. And I think I just did, so now I've got to be super careful on how to get through here. And I fucked it up. Yay! That's fine. I will do this for you all. I promised. Yeah. This is just Dampé's house. No one ever goes in here, but it exists. Oh shit, am I soft locked? No, okay. Okay, and then back up towards the wall again. Okay, points. He clicks. Release. Nope. There we go. Okay, where's the Poe? I need him to come. What? Are you serious? I'm gonna find every single way to fuck this up. So this is actually a glitch that's required for the speedrun category that I'm learning. So it's also beneficial for me. Click. Did I do it? No. Okay. Okay, so kind of wiggle around here on the top. Don't get stuck on the bottom. Okay. Oh no. Oh fuck. Yeah. All right. So when you're when you're in the infinite sword glitch state, you can sometimes get stuck on some of those seams, and if you Z target while stuck on one of those seams, it kind of locks you into a permanent Z target, and there's nothing really you can do about it. I have been a bad angle. I promised I would show this off, and I swear to all of you I will. Because it's really cool. I'm pushing up too early. I'm not bonking. There. I was rushing the up input. After when you do a side hop at a neutral roll, I needed to then hold up right after the neutral roll. Releasing too early. Guess it wasn't in a good spot. Bing. 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 Too early. No. Okay, so the problem there is I didn't hold backwards long enough after I went airborne. So when I did my side hops, I fell off. Too early. Okay. What's up? We click. Bro. Bad angle. Okay. Oh, we aim. We click. I was late. We aim. We click. Okay, we have our infinite sword glitch. I'll stay up on the edge here if I can. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Okay, we'll go around the edge here. Okay, now we're done. I'm gonna kind of line myself up to the stairs here. And now seeing in there, that room is loaded, but you'll notice as I kind of tap up to kind of pan the camera, is that the door blocking the Shadow Temple is not loaded. So normally you have to use Din's Fire to light all the torches, but if I just face sideways, do a side hop, I skip the trigger that loads the rest of this room, and I'm able to get into Shadow Temple without having to do the thing. Now that would break logic, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to check this hint because I can. Crate in the graveyard has a Deku Stick capacity. I'm aware, I'm not interested. There is a very precise trick that I can do where I use a bomb shoe while jumping off of this gravestone to give me just enough height to get in there, but I'm not interested in doing it. It's not worth it, so I'm moving on. That took a really long time to show off, but I do hope that it was interesting, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you did. There's a lot of different ways to get into Shadow Temple early. That's just one of the easier ways and one of the most accessible ways. Because, again, all you need is a hook shot. And, of course, a sword and shield. Nice. Oh shit, which Joe? I've already forgotten. What did I say? Oh, can you do it again? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it wasn't me, it was Lancer. I should have known, I'm never funny. I could certainly try. Water Temple keyring is 90. Fire Temple boss key is 105. I might be going to Fire Temple soon, so I think I'm going to prioritize getting the boss key here. Let's go ahead and head to the Fire Temple entrance and see if that might be what I'm looking for. Fire Temple entrance might just be Fire Temple. I can definitely show you again. The next time I get to Kakariko, I promise I'll show you Lancer. If you really want to see it. Alright, it is currently daytime. I wish it wasn't. I've got Skulltulas to get. Doing more chaotic than the entire servers you're in combined. That's what it is. 2 a.m. It's who we are. Alright, next glitch that's going to take way too long to happen. If you're just in the right spot walking up against this boulder, you can get the item inside by using the hookshot because your arm is further in than the boulder pushes you out. But I am gonna check actually. Oh, it is a song. I want it. That might be the Forest Temple Warp song. It's who we am. Yeah, unfortunately this is not actually out of logic. This trick is in logic for the settings I have. I can just never remember where exactly on the boulder you gotta stand. Hey, how's it going, Straylight? Welcome to me poking this rock for 2 hours. Hey, there it is. Warp song! Woo! Alright, so it's way far to the left. Go to the side of the boulder, and it's much easier than I was making it out to be. Okay, I've got a chest I can get up here. Imagine if it was an ice trap. That would be just my luck. Nice. I don't mind refilling my wallet. I'm cool with that. How's it going though, Straylight? I hope you're having a fantastic night. I just finished showing off a cool glitch that lets me get into Shadow Temple entrance early that I'm not going to actually utilize for the randomizer because it's out of logic, but I wanted to show it off anyways because it's cool. And then Lancer missed it because he was playing Minecraft. So next time I'm in Kakariko, I have to do it again. There was something cool here, right? That's right, it was just the bow. It's a Zora tunic. I'm out of here. Just so warm. Dude, I know. We've had the excessive heat warnings every single day for the last, like, 2 weeks. Here in Arizona, it's been nasty. Been over 110 every single day for the last, like, week and a half. That's Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Not without Song of Time. What's the other thing I came here to do? Go through here to get to Fire Temple entrance. That's what it was. Give me the heart. Gives me more time in the fire. Also do this. Never mind. I always think that's a silver gauntlet rock, but it's actually a hammer rock. Okay, we got ourselves another Skulltula token. We're at 32, which is huge. I used to remember how when I was in physics, because I had to do conversions all the time. Alright, Shadow Temple entrance. Alright, so welcome to Shadow Temple. I could show you guys how to completely skip the entire dungeon, but I'm not going to, because I know that I need to get stuff here. I, however, do not have any keys, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot here. I forgot it's in the first room. That's this one. Nice. Let me mark this really quick before I forget. Fire Temple entrance is Shadow Temple. I was too close to the other hands. Almost got a 1 cycle, but I didn't put him into the right position. And drag him away from the hands a little bit. It probably won't matter now because this should just kill. Yeah. Oh well. Cool. Unfortunately, that is everything that I can do here. Alright, so let's leave. I'm going to warp. Alright, Forest Temple entrance is Fire Temple. Forest Temple entrance is fire. I have the small keys and boss keys. I do not have the Megaton Hammer, so I cannot defeat the boss here, but I do have access to quite a bit. Checking this chest is useless because I don't have the chest size matching contents enabled. Unless I have the Stone of Agony. Because it gives Stone of Agony a use, honestly. I also don't have Goron Tunic, so that's gonna make things a little dicey. Okay, to 24. Honestly, I thought it was up to 34, and that's kind of a bummer. Why are they like that? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Oh, not super aware of what you're referring to. They? Who they? What they? What a great word choice. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're pretty normal to me. I think this is what Gorons are supposed to look like. Silver scale, let's fucking go. That's pretty huge. Yeah, the mysterious they. This was a dumb choice of path. Like a bunch of Quagsires. Oh my god. You're so right. Quagsire with the correct amount of neck. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be too much more I can do here. Specifically because I don't have the Goron Tunic. I sure am gonna try. I love how this is the first time someone's commented on the Goron neck size, and it's been that way for the last like 3 randos I've done. Like there is multiple things that I've done that that no one has mentioned. And I don't know if it's just because it's not funny enough, or if it's because people just don't realize. You weren't paying attention to the Goron next, that's fair. There's the switch. Also, I've realized that quite a bit of this dungeon actually does not have the Goron tunic requirement if you're fast as fuck, boy. Which is cool. There's the Hylian shield, which is not super important, but it is an item that exists. I went the wrong way. It is an item that exists, I suppose. Please, thank you. And there's cultural token. We'd love to see it. Fire arrows? Okay. Important. Potentially. Yeah, let's actually get these hearts. So when I do have the hot room timer, I have a little bit more time on that, because the amount of time you have, you get some amount of time based on every quarter heart. I don't know exactly how that, like, the conversion rate is, but I do like not having to worry too much, or as much, I should say. Be careful here, I don't want to fall off because of a misstep. That was close. And we'll get the free heart, and then we'll hop up the big stairs to return back to the non-fire room. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll get ourselves this nice little shortcut, just in case I need to come back with the Megaton Hammer. There's Cultural token, I'll take it. I need 40. Okay, so really fun fact. So that hookshot target, normally you need to do what I just did in order to access it. However, from that little thin platform, if you are standing on a pixel perfect spot and you have the long shot, you can just barely reach a single pixel on that hookshot target. It's called pixel shot. There is a setup that guarantees your correct position and angle, but you can do it to get to this moving platform without needing Scarecrow Song, which I have had to do in randomizers before. I don't know the setup, but I'm decent enough with it to be able to get it with some effort. I'm so glad I got more Deku seeds. Fuck yeah, for the slingshot. Let's go. Let's go, brother. Absolutely. I love that we've somehow gotten the child sounds on... Oh, let's go. We got a wallet. We somehow got all the child sounds on Adult Link and all of the Adult Link sounds on Child Link. I think that's just great. Beautiful. Getting that chest is absolute hell if you don't have the bunny hood, by the way. It's so annoying. Please. Oh, I forgot the switch. I have to get the switch over here. Oh, God. Lee G. Willikers. I have to go through this room again. Runs you over a second time. True. If you didn't have invulnerability, that'd be exactly what would happen. It's honestly been such a long time since I've done this room without hover boots. Like, hover boots makes this room so free and so easy and breezy and beautiful and cover girl. Yeah, so for pixel shot, you have to stand, like, give or take around here, but on a pixel perfect position and aim up here, and you can just barely get the corner of the hookshot target up on that moving platform. It's pretty great. But I don't have long shot, so I can't show it off, and I don't think it's interesting enough for me to sit and spend an inordinate amount of time on it. I'm really surprised that I was able to clear this much of Fire Temple without having the Goron tunic. It really just goes to show that not a lot of this dungeon is actually has the heat sensitivity warning. I'm gonna remember to go to this door first because I always forget to get this one. Firewall, okay. This is the map chest, I think, or the compass chest, one of the two. I always forget this. No, the ice arrows was an ice trap all along. I think that's the second time ice arrows have been an ice trap in this randomizer. Oh God, hello, sir. All right. I'm gonna run into a lot of firewalls here because I don't ever remember where they are. Alright, that was actually a lot smoother than it ever is. Let's go. Alright, I believe this is my last possible check in this dungeon without the Megaton Hammer. What do you mean? There we go. You burnt alive in our temples and we liked it. True. Oh. Damn it. So if you do it just right, you can grab the very corner of this platform. So the platform will start going up, but you're not going to get hit by the fire as it goes down. I can never do it. I'm always a little off. Oh god. A little early. Alright, let's see if I can't just YOLO this. Oh my god, it's so easy. Oh my god, it's hover boots. I'm so glad I went all this way. This. Alright, so now I just come back when I have Megaton Hammer, and I can clear the rest of it. Yeah, the fuzzy bunny slippers! That's exactly what my mom and I called it. We called it the bunny slippers, or the fuzzy slippers. Oh, it is not nighttime. What a bummer. I love it here. Alright, well now that we have the hover boots, there's not actually a whole lot more I can do in Shadow Temple because I still don't have the Shadow Temple small keys. I can get no domain, I guess. We'll just go out this way. Let's see, Kokiri shop had something, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right, it had them MF beans for $100. It also has the real ice arrows, wow. I don't think I need the real ice arrows. I don't care enough about that nonsense. But I got them MF beans, so that's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna head towards Zura's domain, because I can get in there now. Hell yeah, baby, woo! Okay. Easy. First try every time. There is a small gap between the waterfall and the entrance, and I was able to just kind of slip my way in there. Actually, I do want... Yeah, alright. I forgot. I want the arrows. So ice arrows in the randomizer, there's an optional setting. I have it turned on and in logic that they are the blue fire arrows. So the way the blue fire arrows work is the ice arrows can shoot the red ice and melt it. So I don't need to have a bottle with the blue fire in it. So I am actually gonna go and buy those ice arrows so that I can do all my Zora stuff. And it's going to be in logic, so it's not like I'm going to be breaking any rules by doing that. Which I think is kind of neat. The fire arrows also have... no, not the fire arrows. The light arrows have the ability to light up the the little sun icons that you find in the Spirit Temple. Which is nice, because that's an ability that they had in Majora's Mask. But it's not in this one. So they basically just kind of added that feature back for Ocarina of Time, which is cool. Yeah, the fire arrows do have the ability to fire arrows. You are correct on that, Lancer. First try every time. This game's easy. Alright, let's see if I'm a liar. Oh, let's go. Blue fire arrows. Woohoo! And it's all trash. It's all trash. It's all really expensive trash. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Neat. Man, Will's obsessed with bombs. It was kind of fitting for Frozen Zora's Domain. Trying to listen to the music and see what it is. This is the Dodongo's Cavern music, I believe. I'm gonna hop out of here. I've got some Skulltulas I can grab as soon as it's nighttime. It'll be nighttime eventually, I'm sure. That's okay. I've got other shenanigans I can do in the meantime. Oh, that's right, I always forget. This one's actually just a fairy fountain. The one that actually has something in it is the one that doesn't require the bomb to open. I'm just a silly man. Oh my god, the bomb bag. Incredible. Zora's Domain is foolish. Good to know. Now that I've done most of the thing in Zora's Domain. So we know that Domain and Fountain are both foolish. So that's good to know. It'll be nighttime soon. I can get some Skulltula tokens. First try. Nice. We are well on our way to getting 40 of those goddamn things. And then I know that Zora's Fountain, which is the area behind King Zora, I know that that area is useless. There's nothing good there, but it does give me access to 2 different dungeons. So that alone makes it super worth it. Alright, so now, do we want to go back to Lost Woods? Yeah, because it's nighttime now. And in fact, I kind of want to do... no, actually. There we go. I don't need to do that. I have the song to get past him. I just like annoying him. Alright, I cannot collect this item right now, but I can use the bow and arrow to at least check what it is. The precise shot right about here. A little bit higher. Oh my god. He's washed up. He's forgotten how to play the game. He's no longer him. He realizes he never was him to begin with. There it is. First try. It's a piece of heart. I don't care. But I'm gonna try to do a cool guy strat anyways. Never mind. Boomerangs can pick up pieces of heart. And that includes like on the quote-unquote backswing. Like as the boomerang comes back to you. So you can sometimes set up a boomerang shot at kind of a wonky angle and then get the boomerang to swing over and come back towards you, going through the piece of heart on the way back. Song of Time? Not bad. Forest Temple entrance was Fire Temple. I'm done there for now. Fire Temple entrance is Shadow. I can't do Water Temple entrance or Shadow Temple entrance. I can't do Jabu entrance or Well or Ice. So I've accessed all of the dungeons I can. So now it's just whatchamacallit? Overworld checks. Let's go to the Gorons, because now they have Song of Time. I've got some checks I can do in Goron City. What? Lancer, what are you telling me? Oh, it's nighttime. I have a Skulltula I can get here. Then I'll go back through Lost Woods. Yeah, I know there was a reason I ejected myself. Never mind, joke failed. Damn. Bigger bomb bag? Incredible. He is in fact owner of many bomb. Large quantity. I remember Rubicon. Of course I do. Which clip? I went the wrong way. I'm a fool. Oh, it's a WWE reference. Okay. I didn't know that you were referencing the It's Me, Austin, because I didn't know that that was a reference to something. I was just all kinds of not really with it. I do have to go up one level. Is it like a Stone Cold Steve Austin reference? Like that, Austin? Because I'll tell you, I don't really follow wrestling. Got it. Now I'm approaching the same book. Oh, really? Nice. Rubicon was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. I remember I encountered him on the ladder with my dragon team back in Gen 7, and I encountered him with his like actual I don't remember if he was a gym leader or an Elite Four, but I encountered him using his actual team, and I almost won with a dragon team. It was damn close. I was pretty proud of that moment, I'll tell you what. No, I was excited for a song, but I think that icon was Epona's anyways, doesn't matter. He was GL, yeah, I think he was GL. Elite Four, I think was Buttcrackin', Buttcrackin' on Fairy, you on Steel, and then two other people that I don't fucking remember anymore. I think there was a Dark type Elite Four member. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. Lol cows. Yeah, keep up, Lancer. Anything else I need to do here before I leave? No. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything that I wanted here. You on Flying? Ooh. Ruby on Ice, Stanley on Poison. Yes. I do remember Stanley on Dark. And a guy Paul. Fantastic. I still have no interest in coming back as Bug. Just because Gen 9 is such a uninteresting gen for me. Really like the E4 you have? Hell yeah. I'm happy that that things are in a pretty good spot for you all. PvP free for all pooping, team v team pooping, zombie horde co-op. Interesting. I don't have an interest in coming up here, actually. I don't need to come up here, nothing I can do. For warp songs... I should go to Lake Hylia. I think. But I think I need to be a child and do bugs and beans. I think that's something I need to pursue. We're in that part of a gen where we need to figure out who's going to be consistently part of the league. We got some great people. I'm glad that you've got some great people. And I'm glad that some of the people that were there when I was in are still around, but yeah. I just miss Gen 7. I feel like I'm always gonna be that way. Yeah, Gen 7 I think was Gen 5 was cool for Weather Wars and stuff. Gen 7 will always be my favorite gen in terms of competitive. I've barely played Sun and Moon. I've never played nor owned Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But I loved the gen competitively. I started playing competitive Gen 6 with my buggy boys. I liked Gen 6 for the introduction of megas. I loved Gen 7 for the introduction of Z moves, so that Pokemon that didn't mega had more value. Status was kind of OP in Gen 6, that's fair. Didn't Gen 6 have a different way of doing... No, it was Gen 5 that had a different way of doing sleep. I don't remember. Alright, where am I going right now? I need bugs. I can go to CAC for bugs. It's not a problem. Which means we are dumping the healing potion. I'm gonna drink it, and it's not gonna mean a damn thing. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what it was. Sleep turns reset if you switched. And they're like, alright, well that was dumb, and then they fixed it for later generations. I think so. Alright, we got bugs. It's bug and bean quest time, everybody. Strap in. Whoa. Whoa. You pop out to the left. Oh, you did. But I jump slash too early. It could have looked really cool. Alright, we're getting up there. We're to 32. I have played a little bit of Gen 9 competitive. I played around with a bug team very briefly. I played around with an electric team, and that was kind of fun. But I just couldn't really, like, hold on to my interest in Gen 9. We'll see what happens in Gen 10 if they bring anything back, like megas or whatever, or if they go a completely different direction. Who the fuck knows? All I knows is that I don't knows. DC entrance is the ice cavern. There's ice cavern shit for me to do now. Oh my god, I forgot. Alright, as soon as I'm done doing bugs and shit, I'm coming back as an adult for ice cavern. Gen 9 is better than 8, but 7 eats them all. Yeah. I remember that Gen 8 really fell apart because of Dynamaxing. Just A, not being super interesting, and B, being banned anyways. If this is the route that I'm taking... I'll just take my respawn point. Oh shoot. Now that I think about it, I actually cannot access where I wanted to go from this side of the mountain. I have to have the warp song for it. Okay. How are bug types in Gen 9? Yeah, Megas are gonna be back in ZA, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen for Gen 10. Bug doesn't suck. Does that mean bug is technically usable, but not really? Kind of like doesn't suck? Or bug doesn't suck? Like, bug actually kind of kicks butt. Like, I know bug was really good in Gen 7. Low kicks exist and it's pretty cool. I'd say it's mid. That's fair. Which is a shame. Oh wait, I did it correctly. Not stellar, but it's really not bad. That makes sense. Oh, Rocky. Where am I going? I'm going the right way. I'm gonna go in here. Alright, let's hold off on using sticks for a bit. Okay, bomb refill. I've only used one bomb. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. We've got another bug location over here. Jeez. Okay, we're up to 34. 6 away from accessing 2 more dungeons. And you know what? I really just want to go ice cavern. Wait, before I do, hold on. I know I need to go to Desert Colossus. Spirit Temple entrance is Jabu. I've fully cleared that. I don't have to go back. But I do want to do bugs and beans here. I've never tried, typing like a Midwestern or a Wisconsin accent. Oh shits. Shadow Temple small keys, let's go. Can I see what that is? I want to see what that is. It's a rupee. Okay, I don't have to bean that then. So I got the Shadow Temple, that's Fire Temple entrance. Okay. You ate my wallet! Quill, you son of a bitch. It's okay, I've already found 2 wallets. But I really desperately needed a wallet when I started stream. And I got what I needed, that's for darn tootin'. Lancer's like directly north of us. Where am I going? I need to go, I want to go to Ice Cavern, like, immediately. So, I think just walk there. I think that's faster. Damn, Lancer, you need to get with the times. Congrats on your internet, though, being able to travel over 2,000 years into the future. I was ready. I was ready for it. Yeah, I can actually get this now as well since I have the hook shot. I can technically get it because I have the hover boots, but I'm not entirely sure how to get up here with just hover boots, and I don't feel like spending all that extra time on it. The Skulltula token, we love to see it. I have 200 bucks. I can come back during the daytime when these shops are open. There's something else I can buy here. Just a standard sounding US guy. I'm about the oh yeah, you betchas. And the hockey. Going down to the game, don't you know? Is that what you're talking about, Rip here? Yeah, the oh haters. I don't want to leave this room. It'll reset the silver rupees I've picked up. Son of a bitch. All right, you lost me there a little bit at the end. Ooh, that's a boss key. I want that. Okay, Shadow Temple boss key. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of these guys. I could just ice arrow this, but I want to show you guys one more cool strat. I'm gonna set myself right in front of this chest. I'm gonna put a bomb down. And I'm gonna fuck it up because my camera moved. I'm gonna fuck it up again. Not because the camera moved, but because I'm bad. Never mind. I think this ice doesn't work with it. I'll show it with a different ice. Oh, Azora tunic. That is handy. And also dandy. I'm just gonna let you guys have your fun. Oh wait, I want those. Thank you. I wanted the arrow refill, I was getting really low. If I had to guess, it would probably be more like Central Canada. Alright, here comes a cool guy strat. I put down a bomb, I face the chest, and then I fuck it up anyways, because my camera started turning. The knockback from the bomb pushes you into the ice and you can open the chest without needing to melt it. Yeah, I think when you go like northern and then eastern Canada, and then you start getting into like the French Canada. But I'm not entirely sure, because I'll be honest, I learned that from my French teacher, and my French teacher is not to be trusted. She is not a reputable source. I would 100% believe that because, so I'm from Wisconsin, right? So I'm from Wisconsin, and I can do the Midwestern accent. And if I want to do an Irish accent, I just do the Midwestern accent. I just push it a little further. And I kind of like bring in the front of my mouth a little bit tighter. And that's how I can get like an Irish accent. So I 100% believe that that's something that happens. Because if you think about it, it makes sense, right? A lot of people in the Midwest came from those sections of Europe, Ireland, Germany. There's a lot of German and Irish influence all over the Midwest, especially in Michigan and Wisconsin. So. All right, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna move my bombs to a more convenient button for this purpose. It's really tricky because it's on ice. I think I just got it. Oh. Oh. That should do it. Nope. Alright, never mind. Fuck it. I'm out of here. It's really awkward on ice because there's a really easy setup for it if you're not on ice. But being on ice, it just sucks. But that's called a bomb jump. At least, I don't know. That's what I call it. It works because you're interrupting your bomb throwing, or your bomb picking up with the bomb exploding. All right, cool. Did I get anything particularly cool from here? I got a Zora tunic. I don't know if I got anything else cool here. Oh no, I got a boss key. That's what was helpful here. So I'm gonna get myself out of here. First 3D games have ice physics. Probably the worst ice physics I've ever played. Yeah, I remember. I have 39. We're so close. I need to go to the Fire Temple. Because I now have everything that I need to complete Fire Temple. And I think after I full clear Fire Temple, I think that's going to be where I end the stream. Not Fire Temple, Shadow Temple. I said Fire Temple because it's Fire Temple entrance to get into Shadow Temple. Shadow Temple is going to give you the Forest Medallion, and also it's Way of the Hero. I'm pretty sure Way of the Hero is something in Shadow Temple. We're going to find out. Yeah, Super Mario World only had like 2 or 3 ice physics levels. That's the truth. Alright, normally you would use Lens of Truth in this room to find out which one is the correct one to turn this to. If you just use hover boots and move away as soon as you're done pushing, you can be fine. And you'll just go until you get it right. Good way to preserve magic. Not a good way to preserve time, but that's fine. I don't give a shit. Plenty of slippers. Oh no, it's not here. It's here. Okay, there it is. There's our 40th Skulltula. So we now have access to 2 more temples. We have access to Ice Cavern entrance and Jabu entrance as child. These guys used to get me all the fucking time. Now I've done Shadow Temple so many times that I don't ever have to worry about it. There's another one that's gonna come down, but I don't care. Specifically because of Bunnyhood, I was running too fast. You don't get that cycle if you're not wearing Bunnyhood. Fun fact. Okay. Whee! Lens of Truth is for fools. I just believe in myself. Another bat? There's another bat. Okay, 41 or 42 or whatever. I don't need that many Skulltulas, but now I've got them. Okay. Piece of heart, I'll take it for the healing. Forest Temple key ring, pretty massive. Maybe. I don't know if I have to do Forest Temple, but we'll find out. Ow. Yeah, I remember that I used to know, well, I still know it, but I used to be able to do the shortcuts route for Super Mario World, where you get to the, oh my, no, that was so mean. Oh, I was so excited for the hammer, because I need to clear Fire Temple for the Fire Medallion. That would have been another medallion. That's so mean. I love collecting the crystals that force you to make the puppy noises. I like that the puppy noises get higher pitched as you collect more of them, that like whatever sound is selected for the silver rupees, it still pitch shifts up every time you collect one. You'll have an exit route in like 20 minutes? Hell yeah, dude. I think I was like 30 something minutes, but that was also a very long time ago. Hover Boots makes this free. You just walk to roughly the middle and you'll be fine. Hover Boots also makes the traps here totally free. Because you can't walk on a spike trap on Hover Boots, because you just hover right over them. There it is. I mean, if I work towards it, I could probably get a much better time than 30 minutes. But I'm not gonna try, so I'll let you hold that title. Being a better Super Mario World speedrunner than I am. I know if I tried to pick up the game right now, I would suck really bad at it. Super Mario World is one of those games where I have to like work to get back into. Otherwise I'm just like, I'm dog shit for a really long time and then I figure it out. I don't have iron boots, but I have bunny hood and that's close enough. I wasn't scared, you were scared. That was super clean. Chest is in here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Oh my god, the fucking chest. Or the flying pot interrupted my really cool movement. Zelda's Lullaby? Massive. Massive discovery. Recovery heart, sure. Oh wait, Zelda's Lullaby is actually a perfect item to find because I do need that to clear this dungeon. It's required to make the boat move. If I didn't find Zelda's Lullaby here, I would have gotten this far and then I've been stuck. So that's actually amazing. Alright, let's find out if I need to come back later with long shot. Nope. I sure would have. Oh god. I went just a little bit too far. Alright, let's see if I still remember how to do this. Nice. There we go. Alright, and now we wait. Wait. These guys cannot hit you if you're up here, they just fall off. Because they're set to strafe you. And so they strafe too far and then they fall off the side. And they cannot walk close enough to you to hit you because of the slope. So they look a lot scarier than they are, but they just fall off. And there's only 2 of them, so after they fall off, then you're fine. In fact, I could probably jump onto these platforms up here if I wanted to, but I sure don't want to, because then I'm just stranded. God, I have to go all the way around. I don't have Din's Fire, so I actually can't fully clear this dungeon. Speaking of which... Wait, I have fire arrows. Doesn't that work? Let's find out. Nope. It's gotta be Din's Fire. Correct. Nice. Woof. Alright. Bongo bongo time. And we'll find out if I remember how to fight him. Din's Fire punching a hole through Fire Arrow's chest. I'm also not an artist. I want to see if I can cool guy mode this. I have not done this fight the correct way in such a long time. So let's see if I remember how. Okay, I immediately fucked it up.
Ever seen the effect ice arrows have on Bongo Bongo? Yes, it freezes the hand and then he uses his other hand to break through the ice, which I think is cool as fuck. I don't know what happened. I think I actually messed up my power crouch stab because I went in with a jump slash, but I think I accidentally did a regular slash during the fight. So it wasn't a one cycle, but I did do the correct thing. I will still count that as the cool guy mode version of beating Bongo Bongo. So hell yeah, that's a win. That's a win in my book. All right, we got ourselves another medallion. There are only 2 medallions left. Mildly cool guy mode, I'll take it. Let's go to Kakariko. Let's grab our thing. I'm gonna grab Rudo's letters so I don't forget to do that, because then tomorrow night we're jumping into the 2 dungeons that now we have access to. I have a feeling that Jabu entrance is gonna get us into the well, and then Ice Cavern is gonna get us some other dungeon. Either maybe Deku. Deku Tree would be really good because I know that the long shot is in the Deku Tree. Oh my god. When you're trying to walk through a hallway and everyone else is walking slower than you. Any other cool things to buy here in the shops? Yes. Water Temple boss key, or Water Temple key ring. By the way, tomorrow there may be a possibility of not being here on time because you have shit to do. Fair enough. Hey, you get your shit taken care of. I hope you have a great time doing whatever shit it is that you need to get taken care of, and I hope that it all goes well. Bada boom. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna become a child, and then I will save and quit. We will raid over to somebody, and I'm gonna go the heck to sleep because I'm tired. Thanks for the bomb shoes, Sheik. Wait. I'm gonna equip it so I don't forget, and then we're gonna save, and we're gonna quit. All right, that is it for me. Cool. All right. This is it. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you had a wonderful time. I had a great time on the stream tonight. Tomorrow night, we are finishing this randomizer. Monday, we are starting Guardians Crusade. And it's gonna be great. What do you got, Lancer? I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is too late at night and everyone else is asleep. I am not super keen. Not super keen. Right off the bat. Not super keen. Yeah. I think we're just gonna close her out. Yeah. I appreciate you all so much for being here. Thank you. I hope you're looking forward to the end of the Ocarina of Time randomizer and then getting into Guardians Crusade. If you've never heard of that before, it is a PlayStation 1 RPG that is not as well known as I feel like it deserves to be. And it's one of my favorite RPGs from when I was a child. So I love you all. I am just gonna close it out because I'm always a little hesitant of raiding over to someone that I've never personally watched before. That's just, you know,
But we're gonna go ahead and close her out. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. I knew what you meant.